Welcome to my £500 BMW X3. I got this from a guy at work to do the North Coast 500 in, and to be fair, it's a good car for the money. There is a pretty hefty dent in the wing here, which I might sort. The tyres, little off-roady things. The back of it, oh, it's a mess. It's got a tow bar though, which is cool. Inside, we've got a few lights on the dash, and I don't really know what they mean. There's also more dog hair and more dust than I can possibly deal with on my own. It's going to be hard work. Windows, yeah, well, this one don't work. Hopefully it's just a switch. I've got another one on order, so that might fix the problem. I gave it a clean at the jet wash, and it came up real nice. The paint has a fair bit of sparkle in it, which I love. I even gave the inside a little spruce up. I hoovered it, I sprayed it, I hoovered it again, but it still needs a bit more work. Unfortunately, I am way more used to ruining cars than I am cleaning them, so I'm going to have to learn a bit here. Houston, we have a problem. Listen to these brakes. Ready? Oh, we've ordered some new ones. So got home with new pads and realised the discs are dead. Annoying. Brake wear sensor was just cable tied up, which will explain the light on the dash, and that'd also be to do with the fact that the brake pads have no life left in them whatsoever. So I need to get discs, but the pads have gone on. New day now, and using my extension cable running from my bedroom down to my parking space, I plugged my Henry in. With that and my very limited tools and cleaning equipment, I decided to crack on with the car. Took the seat out, removing the 2 bolts at the back and the 2 at the front, and unplugging everything. I noticed this wire that's not connected to anything, and I've got no idea what it does. I couldn't remove the seat belt because I don't have any spanners. Annoying. So I got my trusty mould remover, sprayed it all over the carpet, gave it a good old brush in, and then sorted it out, gave it a big hoover. It come out pretty good. For a guy who's only ever ruined anything, I think I've done alright with this side. Next up though, I'm going to have to get in the back, and that is another story. My God, I don't even know where to start. This is going to be a little bit more work than I anticipated, but I've got to get it done because it's disgusting. So using the all-purpose cleaner, sprayed it onto everywhere, brushed it in as best I could, not really knowing what I'm doing, and then basically just wiped it off, and it done a good job. Although what you'll see later is that realistically all of this is a bit of a waste of time. I shouldn't even have bothered cleaning it really, but you know, I wanted somewhere nice to be for the 1800 miles we did. So I spent £40 odd and I replaced the window switch. Waited a little while for it to be delivered. Got it delivered, didn't even look, and it's the wrong one. So off we go again. Bought another one, and this time all the lights work. Press the button. Oh, great success! Oh, that's so lovely. I can now order at the drive-thru. Well, that has absolutely made my day. We're off. You're right. Oh, shut my fucking door, cunt. Now's a good time to meet Johnny and Mike, both of which are with me. Fuck off. After a bit of a drama with the car I had lined up for Johnny, he bought himself a K10 Micra, literally en route. Ridiculous. Fucking size of it. First of about 4 fuel stops for me. Total spend was somewhere close to £300. Johnny had to stop almost every 5 minutes for fuel because he's got a 30 litre tank. Made it to Inverness night 1, had a little walk to the hotel, a few beers that night, go to bed, up in the morning for the most amazing breakfast. Yeah, not the fucking tyres. You're a cock! Fucking sort the wheels out. Nonce. Oh, my discs. You gonna do the other side? No. I'll do it. So I did. I sprayed the other side, and obviously I'm no good at any of this. So the paint is patchy. It's very pink. There's more runs in it than anything. There's drips everywhere. It's proper bad. But I kind of like the pink wheels. We then decided that Johnny needed a Scotland flag on the top of his car, and it looks sick, to be fair. I really like it. Now all the cars have matching pink wheels, it was time to start the trip. First stop was at this little castle that was pretty cool. Bit of a walk around there, picture of the cars in front of it, and then off to John O'Groats. Got a couple of pictures there and gave each other some presents we found. We then bombed it up to Dunnet Head, the most northerly point you can physically drive to in the Highlands, to watch the sunset, and it was incredible. The view is just, it's out of this world. It is what made the whole trip worth going for. Views like this you will not see anywhere else. The colours in the sky as we headed across to Thurso to go to our Airbnb were just another level. I have never seen skies so pretty. I love it. Up in the morning for a nice coffee while watching the boats go out from our sea view Airbnb, while Mike was busy outside in the rain fitting brake pads to the front. Then we're off, and again the views were just unbelievable. The roads were incredible. Everywhere we stopped, we had to get out, we had to take pictures, and we had to properly enjoy it. I hate to say it, boy, but this is like the entrance to your mum's pussy. That's lots. At this point, I've lost count of how many times Mike's rear-ended me. So, payback. A little bit. Saves my handbrake. It really doesn't get better than this. Who's that? Nonsense. As you'll see, Tuesday really was just a day of driving, and everything just fell into place. The roads were, I know I keep saying it, but they are unreal. Every road seemed to be maintained. They were smooth. There weren't potholes like there are everywhere in England. The views were unbelievably nice. And I can't believe how good the weather was for us. We're in Scotland in the middle of March, and the weather was perfect. Wasn't too hot, wasn't cold. Oh, of course it wasn't too hot, it was bloody Scotland. But it didn't rain, and because we're there early March instead of peak season, there's no traffic. We could drive for hours without seeing another soul, and it made the driving so much more fun. Hi. Little stop for sunset number 2. This is becoming a bit of a feature for us. Stopping to watch the sunset and just chilling for a bit was lush of a night. We literally just pulled up at the side of the road for this one, next to a train track. But it worked, it was lush. And then we were off to our Airbnb on the Isle of Skye. Good morning, day 3. Off we go then for final day, really, because from here we headed all the way back to Inverness, where we started the journey. Over the Sky Bridge. I tell you what, this isn't on the NC500 route, but if you've got time, definitely pop across. Again, some of the roads were amazing. It's a little more built up as well. There was a couple of shops to grab some food, grab a few supplies and enjoy the drive. I really couldn't recommend the NC500 enough. If people want to do something a little different for a holiday, this is it. I paid £500 for the BMW X3, and despite the fact I spent a long time cleaning it and I've come home and it needs way more repairs and work than before I went, worth every second and every penny. Having the right company is also kind of important. Although these two idiots have wound me up and annoyed me and taken the piss non-stop, I wouldn't have it any other way. It has been incredible. By far the best driving roads I've ever been on, the best drive I've ever had, and I love it. We are going to go back again next year, and we're going to do it in cheap convertibles potentially. But yeah, I want to go back already. My legs are killing from God knows how much driving. 1,850 miles in total, and about 300 quid in fuel, a couple hundred quid in hotels. But mate, get yourselves on a trip like this. Do it out of season as well. The roads were nearly dead and it was bloody amazing. You could drive a little more spirited and not have to worry so much about running into the back of a camper van. Do it. Do it. So Mike, being the lovely friend that he is, this guy, decided he was going to write nonce on the back of my car while I slept, and I heart kids on the side of it while we were at the petrol station. I did get both of him and Johnny back by writing pedo on both cars, and we drove about like that for a fair bit. Got a bit scary when the police were looking at us dodgy, so we pulled over at Loch Ness and tried to fix it the best we could. People there, but out come the rattle cans. Both of theirs went black, nice and easy. I ended up with a big Scottish flag down the side of mine. It's the only way I could really fix it. From there, we continued our drive back to where we started, Inverness. And this is the damage I've got. I was hit with sledgehammers, I was kicked, I was crashed into, I jumped on the bonnet.
Battle scars.
But yeah, my car didn't get away scot-free. It was really pointless cleaning the inside of it.
It's made it, but it's yeah, it's fucked. That's nothing. What you guys done to the fucking side of it? That is your fault. Wrote nonce on it.
Wow, that's it. Finished. Done. 1,850 miles in total from leaving our house to getting to Inverness, going round the NC500 and back home. One last stay in a hotel on the way back just to break the journey up. And now I've got to try and sort my car out again. It needs a lot of work.